When you finally see what peak discipline really looks like, it doesn't inspire you, it unsettles you. Most people think discipline is a battle. It's you versus your weaker self. That's the old story. True discipline, the level that makes others uncomfortable, is when the battle ends because you've changed sides. Level 1 is built on motivation. This is where the journey begins. You get a burst of feeling, a surge of inspiration. The neuroscience is clear. This state is chemically driven by a fleeting dopamine hit. It's reactive and unstable, tied to your mood or a sudden spark. That's why it fizzles out. This stage is all noise, and it leads nowhere. Level 2 runs on willpower. You force the action. Your brain's prefrontal cortex, the CEO for decisions, is on overdrive. Research confirms willpower is a finite resource, like a mental battery drained by every choice. Go to the gym or stay. Start the project or scroll. Each decision costs you. By the day's end, the tank is empty. This isn't scary discipline, it's just exhausting. Then we reach level 3, where a fundamental shift occurs. This is identity-based discipline. The question in your mind changes. It's no longer what should I do, but what does a person like me do? Your actions align with your self-concept. You study because you're a learner. You train because you're an athlete. Skipping now creates psychological friction. It feels wrong, but this still requires conscious thought. The final stage is where it gets truly profound. Level 4, automated discipline. This is when behavior moves from the conscious mind to the basal ganglia, the brain's autopilot system. It's the same circuitry behind tying your shoes or brushing your teeth. No decision, no fight. The action triggers automatically from a cue. Elite performers aren't struggling, they're executing a pre-written script. Why does this unnerve people? Because humans are wired for emotional justification. We act when we feel ready. We quit when we feel discomfort. Someone who operates mechanically, working through sadness, through boredom, without any internal drama, seems almost alien. They are not intense. They are inevitable. Here's the mechanism. Every habit is a loop. Cue, action, reward. Most fixate on the action. The masters engineer the cue. Same time, same place, same trigger. Predictability disarms resistance. Your brain stops debating and simply executes. Oh, this again? At this level, emotions become data, not commands. A critical insight: intensity is the enemy. Dramatic effort spikes cortisol, linking stress to the habit. The brain learns to avoid it. Elite discipline is deliberately boring, repeatable, and emotionally flat. No hype means no crash. Consistency will always outlast passion. So how do you build this? Rule 1. Eliminate the daily choice. Decide only the when and where. The if is removed from the equation. Rule 2. Underperform strategically. Your brain resists grand demands, but accepts tiny, repeatable wins. 5 minutes is greater than 0. Rule 3. Protect the cue, never the mood. Had a terrible day? The cue still appears. The routine must run. Your brain learns that emotion is irrelevant to execution. Discipline becomes frightening when it stops being a choice and starts being a law. The scariest people aren't battling themselves. They've built a system that runs regardless of feeling. They show up and show up and show up until their neural wiring accepts this as simply who they are. The war is over. The system has won. If this reframe resonated with you, please hit like. It supports the channel immensely. And for more on mastering your mind, subscribe to Winds of Thought.